Live from the SBC Center in San Antonio, it's the San Antonio Spurs and the Detroit Pistons. Hi, I'm Marv Alvin, along with the czar, Mike Fratello. Let's go to the player introduction.
Starting at forward, Bruce Bowen. Starting at center, Rasho Nesterovic. Starting at guard, Manu Ginobili. Starting at the other guard, Tony Parker. Starting at the other forward, Tim Duncan. The coach, Greg Popovich.
San Antonio controls the tip and gets this game underway. Ball's passed around by the Spurs. Solid defensive play by Billups. From the post, Detroit going to goaltend. Wallace up with the shot, misses from the post. Nails the jumper.
Manu Ginobili.
Prince elevates, hits for two.
Now that is something he does pretty well. He's able to ignore the defender coming in for the block, keeps his focus on the release, and nails the jumper.
A nice job of keeping his concentration to hit that shot. Puts it up from downtown. The Spurs go up by 5. He puts one up to number 21.
Tim
Hamilton is fouled, and he's being sent to the line.
Team foul.
First one's no good. He gets 1 of 2. Setting it up on the right. Wallace comes up with the ball. He pressured the ball and forced a bad pass.
He's showing a lot of energy on the defensive end right now.
Defended hard by Ginobili.
Oh, nice steal. Played him tight and came up with the ball.
Wallace is really feeling it defensively.
Defensive foul.
That block should send a message to the other team.
Ginobili is fouled and it'll be charged to Hamilton. It drops. Ginobili sinks them both. He crosses it. Oh, a great rejection. Well, there was quite a defensive statement by Nesterovic. He doesn't bite on the fake. Shot clock showing 4. Has to shoot. Throws it up. Hits it for 3. With a nice assist. That was right on for the finisher. He's really feeling it with those deliveries. Bowen is met by Prince. Tim Duncan at the line.
Tim's one of the nicest individuals you will ever meet and does a lot of work in his community, Mark. He's one of those quiet, even-keeled guys, but once you really get to know him, he's a bit of a joker. Just ask his teammates.
Duncan hit the foul shot, and it's a three-point play. Tight defense by Parker. Phillips setting up down low. Jumpers off the mark. He doesn't go for the fake.
Pistons foul to number 1.
Phillips commits the foul, his first. First shot is good. Duncan gets them both. The Spurs start the game firing and have extended their lead to 12. He sets up on the left side. Wallace with the jump shot out off the ricochet. Well, that was an example of outstanding interior defense by Bowen.
Derek Coleman.
Backcourt violation called on the play.
Credit the defense for pressuring the ball and making things different.
What a play! Tim Duncan. He looked very sharp in that play. He's really getting into it defensively. Parker into heavy traffic. It is good. A three-point play opportunity coming up here.
That's not a good foul, Marv. The shooter was already in motion. There wasn't a chance he would get there in time. He failed to recognize that and committed the foolish foul. The Spurs have done an excellent job on the offensive end and have been able to score at will. This has to be demoralizing for the other team.
Phillips sets it up near the middle.
Spurs foul to number 9, Tony Parker.
Phillips is fouled on the shot, and he is sent to the line. He gets it to fall. 2 for 2. Prince came up with a lazy pass. Phillips handling. Completely handcuffed by Parker. Phillips right at the basket. Able to hit from downtown.
For 3.
Brings it up court. Prince surrounded. Misses the 2.
The other team has missed several in a row.
That was an example of outstanding defensive positioning by Ginobili. Here's Parker. What a play. He collides midair with the defender, somehow is able to make the adjustment and gets the shot to fall. Amazing. Prince with the jumper. No good from three-point line. Oh, what a block. Tim Duncan. Duncan with the block shot.
With his excellent footwork and mobility, Tim is one of the best shot blockers in the league, Marv.
Parker out of the crowd, off the mark. Advances up court. Ten seconds to get a shot off. Gets 2 with the finger roll. We have a whistle and a timeout is called by the Spurs. Rose with 2 left. Misses the turnaround. Prince has his first rebound of the game. Delfino with the shot. Yes! jumper doesn't go. Rebound number 1. With the jumper, the two's no good. Good anticipation by the defender.
He made him think he had a good look and took it away quickly with some nice hustle.
Barry lost it momentarily, but they were able to get it back after he had it poked loose.
Quick hands by the defender. Prince didn't get the block, but bothered him enough to cause the miss.
The Spurs are playing tight defense. Patience being shown by the Pistons. Five on the shot clock. 4 left on the clock. Shoots from downtown.
The Spurs are still up by a double-digit margin, but the other team is showing more effort on the offensive end.
Bowen, played by Prince. Hunter made sure the shooter did not complete the play.
The defense was beat. A foul was the only way to stop the basket.
Parker is good on the first. He hits both.
Into the
Campbell
game.
now entering the game for the Pistons.
Eldon Campbell.
Fires. Yes. Barry bothered by Delfino. Can't hit from downtown.
Detroit looks very determined on grabbing every possible defensive rebound right now. Number 2 steals the pass.
From down low, drops the hook shot.
The Spurs are playing spectacular basketball, Marv. This game could be out of reach early.
The Spurs are stifling their opponents tonight. And it's good.
Delfino forces it up with the defender all over him and somehow manages to hit it to beat the shot clock. Amazing.
Barry sets it up near the top. The passing lane played by Delfino.
He played that perfectly, anticipating the pass and shooting into the lane for the steal.
Hunter, little room to move. Lindsay hits the rim, but it drops. The Spurs appeared ready to put this one away early, but now find themselves clinging to the lead.
They've become lazy on defense and need to regroup if they're going to hold off this charge.
From the low block, hits the 2. Delfino for the 3. The 3 is off the mark. The defender using his size to full advantage.
That mismatch causing all kinds of problems for the shooter. Not a whole lot of daylight, and he has to adjust his shot just to get it over the taller man. That makes for tough shooting. Coleman uses height advantage over the shooter to force the tough shot and the miss.
The ball being worked around by Detroit. Blocked from behind by Nesterovic.
The Spurs are not making smart decisions passing the ball.
That pass was nearly intercepted. Barry picked up by Delfino. The Pistons playing airtight defense. The Spurs have been very effective and continue the fast start.
Right now, they look unstoppable on the offensive end.
He sets up on the left side. Rip Hamilton, the strong finish. Shot clock is down to 5. Rose with 3 showing. Can't get it to fall. Campbell is showing a lot of energy on the defensive end.
He stayed active during that entire defensive possession. Forced the shooter to number 24. Rush shot. Tony Messenger.
Billups was hit on the attempt and is sent to the line. It drops. He makes them both. Wallace returns to the action for the Pistons.
Number 36, Rasheed Wallace.
"15 seconds to go in the quarter."
Duncan is red hot right now. He's made every shot from the field.
The Spurs are still in command of this game and have restored the double-digit lead.
They've held up the charge, but it's still early, Marv.
Oh, it's denied. The first quarter comes to an end. The Spurs lead by 11.
This is serious business.
Prince being guarded closely. Jumpers off the mark. Hamilton keeps himself in front of his man. Down to 3. Parker with 3 to shoot. Can't hit from downtown. Guarded closely by Ginobili. He doesn't bite on the fake. We're seeing some passing by Detroit. Three to shoot. With the pull-up, Billups forced to throw it up by Parker, able to finger roll. Setting it up on the right.
Pistons foul to number 36, Rasheed Wallace.
Duncan, it's foul, and he's being sent to the line. No good. Duncan missed them both. Up for the board. Sets it up. Forward with the pressure. Doesn't fall from the left of the circle.
Ginobili is making it difficult for the other team to score points.
His defensive positioning was exceptional during that play. Comes up empty.
I'm very impressed with their effort today on the defensive boards. They continue to give up very few offensive rebounds. The Spurs continue to give up points in the paint. They're going to need to step up their defense down low.
Parker defended by Billups. Knocked away by Wallace. Well, that was a very impressive defensive play.
Interception. Beautiful play. He saw that pass all the way and stole it.
From the perimeter, Parker with the delivery.
The Spurs are back to a double-digit lead and have to be very pleased with their offensive execution.
Hamilton had it stripped loose, but they were able to recover.
He needs to take better care of the ball.
Only 5 to get a shot off. Billups at the rim. Hits the close one.
Into the game for the
San Antonio looking to talk it over.
Showing us good.
The Spurs pass it around looking for a hole in the defense. 4 to shoot. 3 to get. Sends it back. Rasheed Wallace. Wallace working the post. Misses the mark on the hook. Phillips with the sound defense. Team foul number 2 picked up by the Pistons.
That's his second personal. Team foul number 2.
Out of bounds. The loose ball last touched by the Pistons. He elevates. Can't hit for 2. He sets up on the right. A terrific interception by Bowen. Barker setting it up. Nice basket. He absorbs the contact, changes his shot while in flight, and makes the basket. Bowen stays on his feet. Phillips at the basket. It'll count, and he'll go shoot a foul shot for 1 more.
To the line, shooting 1, Chauncey Billups.
Billups comes away with a 3-point play. He shoots. The 2's no good. He grabs the rebound. They are sharing the ball on the offense. The rejection. Tim Duncan.
Pistons
A rejection is a great way to inspire your team.
Well, you can tell he's feeling it on defense. The spin. Shot clock showing 4. Can't get the tip in.
Nice anticipation on that shot. He knew exactly where he needed to be to get that miss.
Billups right up on his man. Finger rolls good.
They made the right call, clearing the floor and isolating the defender.
Billups taking a look from the right side. It drops.
Billups able to hit even with a hand in his face.
Advances up court. Backs him down. 10 seconds showing on the shot clock. Shot clock.
Turnover. He comes away with that pass.
That pass was seen all the way and picked off by Hamilton. He puts it up, comes up with 2.
The Spurs will be shocked to look at the scoreboard and see that the lead is down to 3.
They're trying to figure out what's going on here.
Pistons.
Here's Duncan.
To number 36, Rasheed Wallace.
Duncan is fouled on the shot, and he is sent to the line. Can't hit the first. He's 1 of 2.
Into the game for the Detroit
Hunter
Pistons.
heads it off the bench for the Pistons.
Hunter.
Five on the shot clock. Clock's at 3. Prince with 2 on the clock. Hits for 2. The Spurs have not been able to convert on a consistent basis since taking that double-digit lead.
The other team has adjusted their defensive game plan that seems to be working.
Slapped away from behind by Wallace. Ginobili practically hugging his man defensively. Orange doesn't take the fake. Only 5 left on the shot clock. On the mark with that jumper. The Spurs are working hard defensively, but the other team is red hot from the field. The pass played perfectly by Hunter. They really need to start taking better care of the basketball.
They're trying too many risky passes now.
Spinning. They work it around, trying to fire the open shot. Hamilton with the motion to fire. The defensive foul committed by Duncan. Personal foul number 3. Hamilton off on the first attempt. He gets 1 of 2. And checks into the action off the bench for the Pistons. Sets it up. Picked off by Delfino. Good things happen when you apply defensive pressure.
He played tough D and forced his man to make a bad pass.
Wallace from down low. Ten seconds to get a shot off. Clock's at 4. Wallace swats it away. Hunter in traffic, able to get 2 in the key. Ham is all over his man. Four left on the clock. Watch it. Darvin Ham. Loose ball out of bounds.
For the Detroit Pistons, number 41, Eldon Campbell.
Disturbing. As time expires, the 2's no good. Detroit was playing very well defensively, but they failed to collect the rebound.
It's always discouraging to give up an offensive rebound after a solid defensive possession. Deflected. That was almost a turnover, Mark. They need to be careful with the basketball.
And it's good. Seconds showing on the shot clock. From downtown, can't hit from downtown. They're not giving up many open looks from three-point territory. That was a nice defensive play by Billups. The action controlled around the key. Billups crosses him over.
In the second quarter.
Posting up. Billups is not buying. 3 to shoot. It doesn't go. He had to get rid of it. He could not get a clean look and had to rush it.
That wasn't the shot he wanted, but it was the only one he had. The defense doing a great job that time, and the shot clock was about to expire.
Number 2 with a tight-fisted defensive stand. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. With the shot, the Pistons are ahead by 6. Number 2 bringing it up court. Caught from behind by Campbell. Using a timeout. Phillips from close range.
Malik Rose. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Phillips was hit on the attempt and is sent to the line. He gets it to fall. Two for two. McNice comes in for the first time tonight for the Pistons. About 35 seconds left in the quarter. The Spurs passing the ball around the court. Nicely done by Prince. 13 on the clock. Launches it from downtown. And halfway through this one, the Spurs trail by 8. It has to be disheartening for this team to see such a large lead slip away.
It's sometimes difficult to sustain a high level of energy after expecting to get an easy win.
Here are the key players at the head.
Your boy Ortiz is in the building. And every time I'm in the building, I mean business.
Setting it up. The Spurs with great footwork to stay in front of their man. Bowen creating the turnover, and here they come.
A nice job that time of stripping it from down low.
Phillips puts it up. Can't hit for two. Bowen lets it go from the perimeter. Bowen is fouled beyond the arc and will be sent to the line. It drops. Hits the second. Shot's good. Bowen denies the shot. Ginobili sets it up on the right side. He changes direction. Able to penetrate. Ginobili. Phillips with the ball. The Pistons taking their time and getting that extra touch. The three doesn't go. Parker made that a difficult shot from outside.
He did a nice job of challenging the shooter.
He crosses over. Ginobili from up close. Finger rolls it for two. From the paint, drops two in from close range. Puts it up from the perimeter. The dish off by Bowen. He's showing how well he sees the court with those assists. Sets it up. A terrific interception by Ginobili.
That turnover was a direct result of his outstanding defensive play.
With the nice strip.
He forced him to cough it up, and they're off and running.
Out of bounds on the loose ball. on the shot clock. Parker with the foul. That's his second personal, first team foul. The three is off the mark. The Spurs trying to find the open man. Shot clock's at 5. 4 to shoot. Denied by Hamilton. Wallace with defenders all over him. Pistorovich corrals number 2 for the night. Tries one from the perimeter. Misfires from 3. Bowen didn't bite on that one. Nobody able to come up with that loose ball.
Into the game for
Wallace heading back in for the Pistons. The reach-in committed by Bowen. That's his first personal.
12, Bruce Bowen.
10 seconds showing on the shot clock. Almost taken away. The Pistons nearly turned it over.
The defensive player got a hand on the ball.
Duncan stepped out of bounds.
Into the game for the Pistons. Number 10, Lindsey Hunter.
Ginobili with the quick hand.
Nice anticipation that time. He saw his man holding the ball down low and took it from him.
With the jumper. The two's no good. They're able to come up with another loose ball.
Every defender on that team looks for the rebound when the shot goes up. That's how they've been able to limit the number of second chance points they've given up.
Billups, not a lot of space, able to hit. Out of bounds, the officials say it's last touched by the Pistons.
For the Detroit Pistons.
You need to be careful here, Marv. The other team is doing a great job of playing the passing lane.
Only 5 to get a shot off. Parker with the setup.
They isolated the defender one-on-one and took advantage of him. The offense called the right play.
Wallace shooting. Duncan is called for the foul, and that'll be his 4th. Wallace hits his first. He hits both. Ham seeing his first action of the night for the Pistons. Ginobili with no room to breathe.
Rasheed Wallace.
Wallace with the foul. That's his 4th personal, second team foul. Good on the first. 2 for 2. Coleman enters the game for the first time tonight for the Pistons. Hunter working from the middle. Loose ball, last touched by the Spurs. Coleman was not able to get it off. It's a 24-second violation.
Antonio Spurs. Number 31, Malik Rose.
Coleman sends it back. Ham working on his defender. The turnover caused by Massenberg.
The pressure defense has been very effective. The other team continues to commit turnovers.
Hunter with the foul. That's his second personal, third team foul.
Second personal, team foul, number 3.
Barry tries the jumper.
Barry.
The score is 61-59. Delfino advances the ball. Ignoring the head fake, played right where he is by Barry. Brings it up court. Five on the shot clock. 3 to shoot. Oh, rejected. Eldon Campbell. Jumper's good.
Eldon Campbell.
They're not executing very well offensively. Too many passes are being intercepted by the other team.
Hunter puts it up. The two's no good. From it's tipped home. Ori releasing. Hits for 2. Detroit
into the game
wants
for
time.
the Spurs. Number 12, Bruce Bowen.
Billups handling. Campbell, clock reads 2. Jumper doesn't go.
Rose and the shot clock, both forcing him into the low percentage shot that time.
Barry guarded by Hunter. The pass stolen by Dupree.
Good anticipation that time. A heads-up play to deny the passing lane
Chauncey
and come up with the steal.
Ten seconds remaining on the shot clock. Massenberg clocks at 4. Number 2, clock showing 2. Comes up empty. The strong defensive effort was squandered by their failure to collect the rebound.
They almost forced the shot clock violation.
Billups from in close.
That's a nice effort to stop the offensive player from scoring.
He didn't want to give up the easy bucket and will make him earn it from the line. He makes them both. Hamilton steps back on the floor for the Pistons.
32, Rip Hamilton.
With the pull-up, the deep 2 is good.
Number 2, setting him up for the finish. That's how you take advantage of the defense coming to challenge. You draw them in, and then you find the open man for the basket.
The near steal. Well, they're fortunate that pass wasn't picked off.
I agree, Marv. They don't look confident right now moving the basketball.
He sets up on the left side. Ten seconds to get a shot off.
Remaining in the third quarter.
He doesn't go for the fake. Clock's at 2. The Spurs lead by 2.
For San
The
Antonio,
Pistons want a timeout.
Tony Parker.
Setting it up on the right. Kept away from the basket by Parker. Down to 2. Clock's at 1. Wallace was not able to get the shot off in time. It's a shot clock violation. Parker covered by Phillips. Parker from point-blank range. Here's Phillips.
Defensive foul to
It
number
counts
12.
with contact, and he'll go to the line.
Shooting one for Detroit, Chauncey Billups.
The Pistons could not come up with the free throw. Rose low in the post. Hamilton right at the basket. Bigelow doesn't drop. McDyess working underneath.
Malik Rose.
The Spurs over the limit, and they'll send the other team to the line. Makes the first. McDyess makes both free
Into the
throws.
game for the Spurs.
Ginobili re-enters the game for the Spurs. The pass played perfectly by Dupree. Owen with the block. The shot clock is off. Clock shows 11 seconds. Phillips up on the shooter.
Tony
Gets it to
Parker.
fall from the perimeter. And that's the end of the third quarter. The Spurs lead by 1. This is a close one with only 1 quarter left to play.
It should be in its...
Parker with it on the right side. Drops the hook shot. The Pistons are playing solid defense, but the other team is simply on fire from the field.
They look unstoppable right now.
Nesterovic with the rejection. Played out in front by Hamilton. Ginobili closely guarded, counted for 2. Prince bringing it up court. Billups looking to hit, hits the 2. Parker on the left side. Nicely done by McDyess. The Pistons coming back the other way. Out of bounds, last touch by the Spurs. Prince being played by Bowen. Puts down the one-hander.
Antonio
Rose
McDyess.
should have made an effort to stop the basket with a foul.
He let him score way too easily on that play.
Ten seconds showing on the shot clock. Clock's it. Oh, a great rejection. Rip Hamilton. Ten seconds remaining on the shot clock. Prince elevates and shoots. No good from the right of the circle. He doesn't bite on the fake. Chris sends it away. Can't hit for two. Gathered in by Ginobili. Brings it up court.
He gets it back. Nice job of playing the passing lane.
Intercepted by Parker. One hands it. Bruce Bowen.
Parker with a nice pass in transition. Good recognition that time. Finding the open man on the break for the basket.
Hamilton with the jumper, misses the two.
Into the game.
It's important not to give up anything easy near the basket.
I agree, Zon. That was a very effective defensive effort by Ginobili. Parker from the perimeter. The three doesn't go. He got out and challenged that shot and forced the miss. That's good hustle by Phillips. Parker with the interception.
He deserved all the credit that time. Perfect anticipation of the pass. He just stepped in and stole it.
Chris sets it up on the right side.
Turns it over. What a play to take it away from him.
Pistons foul to number
2 points and the foul. He'll go to the line for the free
The
throw.
assist to number 9, Tony Parker. To the line for one, Robert Ory.
Able to complete a three-point
San
play.
Antonio, number 34, Tony Messenberg.
Has to shoot.
Wallace
Elevates. The spin. Duncan in heavy traffic. Duncan on the denial. Loose ball, Alabama. Shot clock's at 5.
Defensive Phillips to
Looking to hit from downtown. The defensive foul committed by Parker. That's his third personal. First shot is good. Makes the second. Phillips gets them all to drop. Parker setting it up on the left side. Shot clock is down to 5. The shot. Yes, and he's headed to the line for a three-point play opportunity.
That's his 5th personal. Team foul, number 2. To the line. Shooting one, Tim Duncan.
Duncan hit the foul shot, and it's a three-point play.
Number 10, Lindsey Hunter.
Hamilton with a step outside the line. The Spurs are taking it to their opponents, and they'll use a substitution to keep up that pressure. Bowen setting it up. From the post, off the mark. Advances up court. Nesterovic steals the pass. Terrific ball pressure by Hamilton. The two-handed throwdown. Pulling up
to number 44, Derek Coleman.
Duncan is fouled and it'll be charged to Coleman. Good on the first. Duncan sinks them both. The Pistons, with the momentum against them, are going to shake things up a bit.
Chauncey Billups. San Antonio to number 8,
The defensive foul committed by Nesterovic. He commits his first. It's good. He hits both. Delfino coming into the game off the bench for the Pistons. Ginobili's surrounded. Ginobili is fouled, and he's being sent to the line. Makes the first.
At the limit.
Ginobili gets them both. Hunter steps in from the bench for the Pistons.
Lindsey Hunter.
The Spurs have been impressive at keeping themselves between their opponent and the basket. He shoots. Comes up with two.
Into the game.
Nice job of locating a shot and getting it off.
The defense played that about as well as they could play it. They forced him into a tough shot with the clock winding down. The shooter just made a really great shot that time.
Layup's good.
Manu Ginobili.
Hunter out of the crowd, hits for two. Duncan with the jump shot. Brings it up court. At the rim.
The assist to
Yes,
Lindsey
and
Hunter.
the whistle. A potential three-point play coming up, Czar.
Yeah, Marv, he had tremendous body control in that play. Was able to get the shot to go in.
Wallace comes away with a three-point play.
Number 22, Tayshaun Prince.
Setting it up on the left. He tees it up. The delivery by Parker. That's another assist for him.
He's doing a great job of finding his teammates and feeding them the ball where they can score.
Phillips working from the right side. Puts it up from downtown. Hits it for three.
For three.
The loose ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Pistons.
Into the game for the Detroit Pistons. Number 32, Rip Hamilton.
He elevates. Good from the paint.
Tony Parker.
by Bowen. Ginobili, little room to move. Nails the long two. Rejected by Duncan. Out of bounds on the loose ball. The Spurs will make a substitution to try and keep the momentum going. Wallace tees it up. Can't get it to go. He had to rush it. San Antonio is doing a good job right now crashing the defensive boards.
They're making sure the other team is limited to just one shot.
Can't make the line. What a play! Detroit calls for time.
Into the game for Detroit, number 24, Antonio McDyess.
Parker, unshakable, denies his man any entry to the key. Phillips moving inside. 10 seconds to get a shot off. Beautiful shot. He's able to take the contact, make the adjustment, and get to the ball. Wallace on the rejection
for Detroit.
Hamilton with the notion to fire. Hamilton is fouled on the shot, and he is sent to the line. First shot is good. Duncan with the nice rebound.
He's doing a terrific job of establishing position for those boards.
Wallace with the nice block. Here's Phillips. Good for three. With a man challenging him, he's able to drain it. A good job that time by Phillips. Nobody able to come up with that loose ball. Coleman is checking it off the bench for the Pistons.
Derek Coleman.
Parker launching from downtown. Misfires from three. He got his hands up to bother the shooter just enough for the miss. That was a nice challenge on the shot by Phillips. Prince challenged by Ginobili. The shot erased by Prince. Loose ball out of bounds. Bowen is met by Prince. Jumpers off the mark.
The Pistons have to be careful. They only lead by 2.
The other team will be pressuring and playing the passing lane. Setting it up. Seconds to go in this game. With the jumper. Can't hit for two. Duncan with another rebound. It's off the mark. They lose a close one. That's it. This one's over.
The Spurs have been defeated. They just couldn't get the job done down the stretch.
The other team managed to take over the game during critical stretches.
3H. This should be the commercial right here. As soon as the goons hit the building, you know.
Here's tonight's player of the game.
Make it hot like cola boys. Bump JP O'Brien and slap Polaroid. We don't play no games. Check out the ride.
Here are the stats for tonight's game.
The papers in my nature, players gotta stay shining, shining. Get out the way.